It is Monday morning. Yes, lovely Monday morning. All I have left to do is marking. And I'm avoiding it because it's gruesome. Marking the writing, marking other things, listening, speaking, reading. That's okay. But marking the writing of ESL students is painful. So I procrastinate much. I procrastinate an awful lot. It's been sitting there for a couple of hours now. I listened to a CBC interview with Yardley Smith about her, her roles on The Simpsons and others. But anything is more interesting than marking writing of ESL students. It's painful. I'm a grammar. I love grammar, good grammar. So it's painful to. I fix it. I try and fix it. But then I think about they haven't been tested enough, and now they're being tasked, which is now taken over from testing. And I'm frustrated because I'm correcting things, but it's too late, right? So it's just the method. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, just do it. Don't complain about it. Yeah, so it's actually a very nice day, occasionally sunny and pleasant. Now it's just gotten overcast and maybe it'll start raining. It's not supposed to, I don't think. The kids just drove off to go to a garden center somewhere to get some soil and stuff. They're going to be planting the bushes that I bought and the plants, the little plants that I bought. Yes, so I'm thinking that the front flower bed will get done today, which is nice. I am not a gardening person. Not at all. That was my mother. She did it as long as I have, all my life. She gardened like crazy. And I have never felt like getting dirty. I hate it when I get dirt under my nails. I'm one of those people. Yep. So if someone else will do it, that's fine. My sister-in-law likes gardening, but she is off to Montreal this weekend because she has had cataract surgery and shouldn't be doing anything. So she's off, and people are going by with wagons and baby buggies, and it's just really cool wagon. We used to have a wagon like that. You know, the little red wagon? It just caught my eye. So the people across the street over there, they were working on their garden this morning. Everyone's garden looks rather nice. Brown, chips. Yeah, whatever. I've got to leave something to Mimi. I picked the bushes, and the rest is ground cover. I hope she's not offended by the fact that I picked ground cover, because I want the ground covered and not have a lot of flowers. Oh, I suppose I should level that. YouTube gets angry at me if I have a hint of anything musical. It gets angry at me. It has lovely ways of getting angry. So I try to do nothing that gets angry at me, but because I'm making so much money off all the things that I do, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. They have to be careful. They have to be very vigilant. It's really windy out there. Occasionally. It's gusty. I hated driving my car yesterday. I went to Belgian nursery to meet my daughter, and the car was just going like this. Yeah. I was one of the first people in the parking lot at Belgian Nurseries, 1:45, I got there pretty much. And even though it said that they only opened at 10, they were open already. So that was fun walking around that. I hadn't been there since, well, I'm sure my husband and I went there at some point, but mainly I remember it from my parents. So the plan today is to get those things in the ground. Also had to buy a dehumidifier for downstairs in the basement. My son said that the one we have down there, the pump is messed up, so obviously it's something that he doesn't feel that there's much of a point in fixing it. He fixed my Dyson, so there's a point in fixing my Dyson, but not fixing, well, how much do you want to go into small engine repair or whatever, pumps and stuff, so yeah. You know, they didn't take you along. They didn't take you along. Because it's not a place you bring your dog. Oh, goodness. I could go back to bed. They didn't have breakfast, so they're probably going to go out and have breakfast as well before they come back. Are my tulips out? They look like they were almost out. I have some tulips in the front yard, side yard there. I know the lilacs are definitely budding, but the tulips, I saw them like they were almost ready, but bloody cars are in front of my view of the tulips. Yeah, they're in the sunniest location possible by the grate in the front yard. I don't know how long they'll last. We have other creeping stuff there to cover the grate because I didn't ask for the grate. They put the grate in because they said there could be flooding. Really? Never has there been flooding. I know that's no guarantee, right? Never in history of us being here the last 20 years has there been flooding, but that's too short a time span. Yeah, people always say, we've never had that happen. You know, in our history, living in the land, that's never happened. Well, we are very short. We've lived here for a very short time. So we are no guarantee of something never happening because it never happened before. We don't know. Plus, things are changing. I really should get some coffee in me. But the coffee I have is old coffee. I should get them to bring back coffee. Yeah. If I were along, I could get them to bring back coffee, but otherwise, you think I should ask them to bring back coffee? I don't know. I don't know if they do it. Any pinchers, you know? Yeah, we sat outside yesterday. I was just looking at the table and the dumpster. Anyway, we had lunch there yesterday. My turkey dogs. I barbecued them. I'm not good at barbecuing. That's the first time I have barbecued in so many years. The last time I barbecued was over a hibachi. Yeah, I had a hibachi years ago. That was fun. Gas barbecue that I don't know how to run, that was not fun. I didn't do a good job. Anyway, I suppose we can have those turkey dogs for lunch again. I had one for supper yesterday because everyone was gone, right? Game of Thrones, me and the cats were on our own. I really like that. But so I had a turkey dog on green beans. That was really good. I had a whole, I don't know, I didn't have a whole bag. A whole container full of green beans. I haven't had them in ages. Not since we did this. And one turkey dog cut up. That was so good. Because in the time that it took to cook the green beans, the turkey dog got really hot, and it was just an excellent supper. Turkey and green beans. Turkey dog and green beans rocked. I'm thinking I should get to dusting. Another way of avoiding marking, right? I have to be gentle in my marking. Did they do what was asked of them? Oh, grapes. See, the sun is there behind the clouds. It's not raining. It's not supposed to rain. So it's a sunny, overcast day. Very bright, as you can see. Washed out. Can we unwash me out? How about that? There we go. Yeah. Well, really, the coffee. When do you think they'll be back? Time to wake me up. 11:34. Dusting. I did my laundry yesterday. My laundry has been brought back in. They did a second load of laundry. Let's try. Yeah, I think the easiest thing would be to ask them to bring me coffee back. But you know, coffee back means I don't get hot coffee. I could ask for iced coffee. But there's no guarantee that they'll remember not to put milk. I could make coffee, but that would be too much coffee. Yeah. I don't feel like making coffee. I should have gone along. But just going along for soil. Need hooks for out under the carport to hang the plants. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. They have one upstairs. That's 5 plants out there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's plenty of room. I can get 3 in each. Do they do laundry? Sounds like they've got laundry going. That's 3 loads of laundry. Wow. Yeah, so what happened, my son turned something off last week and then discovered, that's when he discovered that's when I had a cold shower, I think, because he turned something off and didn't turn it back on in time. So the timing of the water softener has been changed. So what it always used to do is it ran in the middle of the night. Is that really 19 minutes? I'm sorry, I've been rambling. It ran in the middle of the night and woke me up occasionally. So if I was having a light sleep night, it would wake me up at around 4 in the morning. And I didn't appreciate it. Now it runs in the middle of the day, which is fine because there's usually nobody home in the middle of the day who needs water softened. I so appreciate that, because being woken up in the middle of the night is not nice. Not being woken up by a water softener.